Welcome to Boise Paramotors. We're excited today. We have received new frame from Kangook Paramotors down in Quebec, Canada, and it's a serial number 001 Amaruk frame, which means wolf. So there's lots of improvements that have been done on this model compared to their previous models, and Kangook team has put lots of work into this frame. We are going to put the Monster MY20 on it with a dual start. This is going to be the first part, and we're just going to put together the frame and discuss some improvements that they have done so far on the frame and why is it so awesome. And also we're going to show you how easy it is to put together. There's no 100 bags with 200 screws in it or so forth. It's super easy to put together. It takes minimum amount of time, and it's super sturdy. So anyways, I've seen pictures of Amaruk so far. It looks great, but just so you know, this is the first one ever sold, so we kind of feel pretty honored about that. So we're going to take you in our new shop right here, and I apologize for the echo, but we are still a little bit under construction, working it off and trying to get stuff done so we can serve our customers better. Alright, so as of now I have a box here, and as you can see, it came from Kangook, and we're gonna open it, and while we're opening it I'm gonna tell you what we're getting in this box. So this is just a frame. We already have ordered a motor, but they're sending it in different packet, and as soon as we get it we're gonna mount it on, and then we're gonna fly it and make video number 2. So let's see what goodies Kangook sent us here. By the way, we're not sponsored by the Kangook. I am their dealer, and Boise Paramotors paid for this out of their own pocket. Actually, yeah, so we paid for this frame. It wasn't given to us, so I'm going to give you my honest review. There's a couple of points that I am going to talk to you about, and what improvements Kangook did make, and we're just going to go from there. Let me get some stuff out. All right, so here it is. Let's see what's all there in the box. All right, check this out. So right here we have an awesome Kangook bag, and the frame pieces are all in here. Okay, we have larger tank. We have SLT APCO harness. Oh, they sent us even the prop covers, and there's 3 of them because we have ordered 3 blade prop for this motor. Check that out. High quality, all embroidered. Okay, there's the hat. All right, and a Kangook hat. I love these things. They actually sent me this hat for free. I offered to pay them, and David from Kangook was kind enough to send that to me for free. Here's a 3-bladed prop and throttle, frame, and look at that. They sent me the windsock, Kangook windsock. Awesome. Thanks, David. You rock. All right. So I'm gonna give me a couple of seconds, and I'm gonna move this box away, and I'm gonna start assembling stuff. There's the screws right there for the motor, I believe. No, those are for the propeller. Those are propeller screws. So Awesome. All right, let me move the box away, and we're gonna start assembling this frame and talk about new features on it. Amaruk assembled, and I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I really like about this frame. Okay, so there's some improvements that they made, and they're sure awesome. Let's move to the first one. Okay, I'm going to show you that. So the first one is how close the netting is. So this netting is much closer braided than the netting on their other Paramotors that they have, Paramotor frames like a K1, Phoenix K1, or Classic. You know, it's much tighter. The space between these lines is smaller. Okay, so that's one. The second one that I really like is positioning of the pull stud. So pull stud pulley. It's high, it's above your head, and so when you're pulling that rope, you are not really rubbing on the shoulder or on your harness strap. There's no markings, which is really cool. I like this. I wish more companies would make it this high. Okay. The third feature that I really like is hole above your head, right here. You know, if you're properly starting the Paramotor on your back, you're not going to get injured because there is a hole there, but it's going to make it much easier when you are taking off to look up and not have your helmet caught into the netting, and you can move your head up and down easily, and that's really something that I like about this model. I think the best advantage that they have done so far, the best improvement that they have done on this Paramotor, there's the snow in Idaho. So the best thing that they did on the Paramotor are angles of the mounts for the motor. I don't know if you can see, but the front ones are a little bit recessed more than the bottom ones, which will put your Paramotor engine at an angle like this when you're just standing, right? However, when you put it on your back, what happens is that engine is going to be perpendicular to the ground, which is really good, because most of the Paramotors that I have seen, these two are equally spaced out, and when the pilot puts the engine on its back, on his or her back, what happens is that the weight of the engine pulls basically entire engine, the top of the engine backwards, and so it's much more force on your shoulders through the straps of the harness. Now when your motor is a little bit tilted like this, just like they did it right now, there is not so much weight on your shoulders, it feels much lighter. So I think that that's going to be one of the improvements, of course, but we're going to see, the time will really tell if that is the case. Okay. Next improvement that they have done, and they have done it really well, is these straps. I like how the straps are not just straps anymore, but they also have Velcro here, and you just go once through the buckle. I'm going to go from the other side and show you that. And that buckle goes right through, and then it Velcros around. There's no more, you're not afraid anymore, hey, is this too long, where is it going to go or whatnot. It's really well thought of. I wish more manufacturer would make a Velcro like this, and you just snap it there and you know it's not going anywhere. We have a 16-liter tank which is awesome, lots of flying. And I really like the shape of the main frame. You can see how it stands a little bit at the angle, maybe not really perpendicular to the ground, but maybe, oh shoot, 5-10 degrees. And these are Kangook Deluxe arms. They're very good looking. They are not standard. They're CNC machine. They're not standard with your Kangook Paramotor. You have to specially order them. But look at that craftsmanship. That's just beautiful. And they cost more, but you know, I have a really good relationship with Kangook and with David, and he kind of treated me well when it came to these arms. So entire setup really took me around 5 minutes to put together. That's their Amaruk Wolf Paramotor. You're at the Boise Paramotors shop right now. We are about ready to move in, okay? And thank you for sticking with us, and thank you for being part of this journey. We're excited, and we are going to be even more excited to fly it and to make video number 2. Please stay tuned, be safe out there, enjoy flying, and we're gonna catch you pretty soon with a flying video if this snow outside decides to go away and melt. Thank you.